Hello everyone and welcome to Don't Be Bored. Today I'm going to go through some games that I can recommend you play at UK Games Expo this year, 2025. There will be other lists of games I'm looking to play, some tips for the convention, but these are things that are going to be there and you should definitely at least take a look at them because I've enjoyed them and probably even reviewed them on the channel. So let's jump into the list and start with a relatively new game, and this is Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. If you're a fan of trick-taking games, you'll probably have at least heard of this one. You are playing cards into a trick, trying to win tricks or lose tricks because this is cooperative. Think The Crew from a few years ago that got many awards and a lot of applause. Well, this is a game similar to that. You are going to be Gandalf, Sam, Frodo, Merry, Pippin, and a load of other characters. And each character has their own thing that they've got to do. Frodo is trying to win tricks with the rings in them. Gandalf is maybe just trying to win tricks. I think it was Merry or Pippin, I can't quite remember which, is trying to win the fewest, that sort of thing. And there are 18 chapters for you to work through. I'm going to be reviewing this one on the channel soon, so if you want to know more, stick around on the channel for that. But a really good, fun trick-taking game where each game you get some new characters, new things that you've got to try and, oh, I've got to win this specific card. I've got to make you win that specific card. All that sort of goodness in a trick-taking game with the Lord of the Rings theming on it. So check that one out at UK Games Expo. Another game to check out at the convention this year is going to be Rebirth. Now, this was kickstarted last year, maybe just into the year before, has been at a few different conventions in prototype form, but will be there this year in its full production. And wow, it's a stunning looking game, really vivid colours, and on your turn you are going to be placing a tile onto the board, triggering, hopefully scoring points, maybe having the majority around these castle areas where you get to put a castle piece down onto the board, and I've had a lot of fun with this one. I can definitely recommend playing it. It's a ticket to ride, wait sort of game, and what I mean by that is it's a fairly easygoing game. There's some conflict as different people are trying to claim the same space often on the board, and you're like, ah, you got there quicker than I did. I wanted to go there to grow my farm out and score loads of points. Oh, you've just taken that castle off me. But it's a very easy to play game. Can definitely recommend this one, and it's on the shelf for a reason, and that is it's just fun to play, and it's also not the brain burniest one either. While I'm not a huge solo gamer, there is something for solo gamers I can definitely recommend, and that is A Gentle Rain is going to be at this show this year. This is a lovely little tile placement game. First of all, I think it looks really cool when it's on the table as this sort of pond is growing out with lily pads, and there's some like ducks on there and different things, and you're basically trying to place these tiles down in a way that you are creating these closed circle areas that are allowing you to put these, I think it's 8 different flower tokens out onto the board, and if you do that you win. It's a really quite sort of satisfying game to win, but it's also just a relaxing tile placement game to play. You aren't trying to necessarily score points. There is a way you can sort of do better, but I just had a really good amount of fun with this one, just playing it, enjoying the tile placement puzzle and just trying to beat it. And if that's something that maybe interests you, definitely check out A Gentle Rain. While it's not a game, I can definitely recommend you checking out Earth Abundance. If you are a fan of Earth at all, this is going to be one of the first times that Inside Up Games is actually going to be showing off and demoing the brand new Earth Abundance expansion. And why I say it like that is I've actually just recently got the new one, because I've just previewed on the channel the Earth Animal Kingdom expansion, but I did preview the Abundance expansion over a year ago and have been thoroughly enjoying my plays of Earth with it. It's just my preferred way to play Earth. The seeds, the extra interaction, I enjoy all of that. And this is one of the first times that they're actually going to be demoing to the public the Earth Abundance expansion. So I can recommend it. If you like Earth, well, it's kind of, if you like Earth, it's almost a no-brainer buy, but you should go and demo it. For those of you that are new to the channel, I am a huge fan of Star Wars Unlimited, and at UK Games Expo is going to be an opportunity to play the game. Now if you're new, I'd maybe not go in for the tournaments that are going to be held, but there's also going to be just demoing of the standard game. I'm not entirely sure which leaders they're going to be using. Probably there will be some of the Vader versus Luke from set 1, but I also wouldn't be surprised if we see Boba Fett versus Han Solo, which is set 4, which is the latest release. This is a really cool 2-player card game that I just absolutely adore. And in the latest sort of edition of the set 4, they have just put in a load of spaceships. And in this you have space, you have ground units, and you just battle back and forth until the other person's base is defeated. You get these cool leaders, Darth Vader, sort of Luke, Han Solo, Boba Fett, but you get so many other iconic and less iconic Star Wars characters, and that's really cool that you just get so many of these characters that you already have a great attachment to. A really fun 2-player game with some fantastic choices. You can just pick up a starter set and absolutely have everything you ever need to play this game, or you can get a lot of stuff for it. But it's going to be there, and if you do demo it, you'll also get a promo card, so yeah, maybe worth checking out. I certainly think it is. That's Star Wars Unlimited. From one very recognisable IP, well, actually back to another one in terms of Lord of the Rings Duel for Middle-earth. This is a 2-player card drafting game that takes all of its sort of theming and adds it on top of Seven Wonders Duel. Now if you've played Seven Wonders or Seven Wonders Duel, you'll kind of know what you're getting into as you're drafting resources and different things like that, but they have made some good tweaks with this one. It's not just put a theme on an old game, because like gone are points. You don't get points in this, because in Lord of the Rings, what would points be? In this, you are just trying to maybe build up those allies with the hobbits, with the tree folk, with the wizards, and that's one route to victory. Another is taking control of Middle-earth on this map, or actually getting the ring to Mount Doom, or, well, in the case of the Nazgul Rider, catching Frodo up on that track. And I think that was a really good way of making it not just a re-theme. More information you can check out on this channel. I did review it a while ago, but I can really recommend you playing it at UK Games Expo. Fantastic game for 2 players, even better if you like Lord of the Rings, and that card drafting that was in Seven Wonders Duel, it's back and it's still brilliant. Alley Cat Games are going to be showing off a number of new games, but I'm trying to make it so I'm only talking about one game from each publisher to keep it fair. So I might mention something in a minute, but Barbecubes is going to be there. This is a really small metal tinned box dexterity game. And what's fun about it is that metal tin, that becomes the barbecue as you're playing. So you put these runs on the top of it, and then you are turning a card over. Oh, I've got to use my normal hand to move this sausage onto one row of the barbecue. Then it's the next player's turn. Maybe they've got to use their non-dominant hand to put a steak or a bit of chicken onto 2 runs of the barbecue, and things like that. It starts to fill up, and eventually you'll either nudge something or drop something into the barbecue. And when that happens the first time, that's alright. The second time you do it though, you are eliminated. Just a lot of fun. Every time it comes out, it well, causes everyone around the table to smile. So a nice, easy to play, fun one, and it certainly doesn't take up much shelf space. So one to check out. And while I said I would try and not mention too many from one publisher, I've got to also mention Tic Tac Trek, which is a small, same size tin little twist on tic-tac-toe or noughts and crosses that I've had a lot of fun with, and there is a review on the channel of that one. The last game I want to mention is one that kind of passed me by initially when it launched, and that is King of Tokyo Duel. You'll notice a lot of the games on this list are 2-player because, well, that's what I get a chance to play games at most. And this is actually a really cool twist of King of Tokyo. You still have that ability to just smash down your opponent with those punches and wear their health down to 0. You have those energy cubes, so you can buy those upgrades and make you unique and you better. You also have these tracks that you are pushing and pulling, things to put onto those tracks. So it's like, oh, when I now move the fame track a little bit, maybe it goes onto this token, which means next time I'm going to be rolling an extra dice or different things like that. I really like King of Tokyo as that multiplayer fun of just rolling dice, and they've done a really good job of turning it into a 2-player game. So there's a few little bonus things on the end here. There will be a review of Timber Town coming out soon on the channel, so please stick around for that one. That will be shown off for the very first time at UK Games Expo, so I'm very lucky that I've managed to get an early copy to be able to review that for the channel, so that will be coming soon. And other things UK Games Expo related, there's going to be a tips video for first time people. Well, there's a couple in there for everyone, but also if it's your first time going, that will be coming out soon. I've already recorded that. There'll also be a video or two on games that I want to see. Now, I've got my list of like the games I need to see. There's a few extras though that are creeping in that I want to try, so I'll probably make it as 2 lists. One that I need to play these ones and ones I want to play. So again, games that are going to be at the convention that I'm going to be talking about, so stick around for that. And well, stick around for the other cool stuff on the channel as well. Hit that subscribe, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section below, what are you excited to try at the UK Games Expo UKGE 2025 event. I'm absolutely pumped for it. It's going to be a real blast. I'm even lucky that I'm going to be going to the press preview event ahead of time on the Thursday, and I'm really excited to see some of the games they're showing off this year. Let me know everything that you're thinking in the comments section below, and until next time, have a fantastic time at UK Games Expo.